Welcome back. Joining us here in the studio is first-year UAAP Red Warriors head coach Joe Silva. Jet Manuel also with us in the studio. And we're going to ask Coach Joe about the learnings that he had. You know, things that he discovered, things that he learned as a first-year head coach in the UAAP. And so now that the season, your season is done, I'm sure you've had time to reflect and think about things that happened. What was the number one lesson that you learned, Coach Joe?
Well, for me, the number one lesson was college basketball and high school basketball are completely different. College basketball is a beast on its own. Very good coaches, very credentialed coaches, champion coaches, PBA coaches. So for me, it's up to me to be at par with them. It's up to me to use what happened this year to at least be at their level. Second learning that I had was, well, preparation is key talaga. I got in May, and I feel that even though we won one game in the first round, in the second round, the players had grasped my system fully already. All our games in the second round weren't as lopsided as second round. So, yeah. What I learned.
Well, Coach, coming into, what are your plans right now? I just want to ask, what are your plans right now moving forward? You said you learned a lot. Yeah. I just want to know, moving forward, I watch you, my brother played under you, and I just want to know, what do you have in plan now or for the year?
Personally, I plan to, get better, maybe attend clinics abroad or observe practices in other teams. Next step is we have to prepare for recruitment. We have to prepare our team for next season. Our win-loss record isn't acceptable. We could have won one or two more games. So that's what we're trying to do. Just at least next year, be in the middle of the pack. So right now, we're really preparing hard. Our Team B has been practicing since 3 months ago. So we're hoping that with the right amount of recruits, the right amount of talent, that we can do better the next season.
Speaking of talent, how fun was it to coach a super scorer like Alvin Pasaol? Look at that, almost 25 points per game, number one scorer in the UAAP.
It was really fun because you knew whatever happened, you had the go-to guy. So you just give the ball to Alvin, he knows what to do. For me, personally, like I said, he's a number one, he's a first-round draft pick. But it was really fun because you knew that when things were going wrong, you'd give the ball to him, he'd make the right decision most of the time.
And then how exciting was it to coach against Franz Pumaren, Tab Baldwin, Aldin Ayo, and all these other great coaches in the UAAP?
That was the highlight of the season. Like I said, I've learned to really work hard. I've learned to be really methodical, to be really analytic. I've learned that I have to, kumbaga sa Pilipino, madami pa akong kakainin bigas. So that serves as a motivation and an inspiration for me to really be at their level.
My gut feel Jet Manuel is going to be a coach someday.
I think so too.
No, seriously. Yeah. I think he's going to be a coach someday. What would be your advice? No, do you have plans to become a coach in the distant future?
Honestly, not really right now. But, basketball will always be there. Ang dami nagsasabi sa akin na you can't get rid of the basketball bug. But, any advice for me?
So what would be your advice to Jet if, let's say, Jet had plans of becoming a coach?
Well, for me, it's always about experience. It's always about learning. What I've learned now, I mean, I'm at the bottom. That will be useful for my career in the future. So number 2 is never stop learning. So yeah.
I think that's why he's doing all this analysis work.
Yeah.
I think you are quietly prepared.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe you can become the next Tim Cone of the
who knows?
But diba, Joe, parang it's interesting that you used to be on top in the juniors. Now you said that you're at the bottom. It's all part of the journey.
Yes, it's all part of the journey. It's all part of the process. That's life for me. I just hope that sooner rather than later, I'll be on top.
You go back on top again.
Yeah.
And we'll certainly wait and cheer for that. So once again, we'd like to thank Jet Manuel, future head coach Jet Manuel. Who knows? Who knows? And of course, Coach Joe Silva.
Thank you for having
good
me.
luck with your plans for the UE program. All right.